Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Jalaxmi Ngambam with the news. First, the top stories. 48 Hunger Marchers Day observed in the state. Implementation of Inner Line Permit echoed on the occasion. And no sign of development in Imphal-Ziribam Road. Union Minister's assurances on this highway turn out to be hollow. Now the news in detail. All Manipur Students' Union observed the 48th Hunger Marchers Day with a mass rally today. The day is observed in remembrance of the sacrifice of the 4 persons killed by the security forces in 1965 when they were demanding for food. In that year, artificial food scarcity was occurred and price of the rice was skyrocketed. Demanding to stop the export of local rice outside of the state, students staged a protest rally. During the altercation between security forces and the students, they were killed in the mob. In the early morning, the flag of the AMSU was hoisted and paid floral tributes to the memorial stones at Pishum Chingamacha. People from different parts of the state, AMSU leaders, former office bearers, leaders of various students' organizations and civil society organizations were also present in paying floral tributes to the memorial stones. It may be recalled that Oinam Nabakumar, Laishram Chawal, Nomoikapam Pramodini and Vaikom Nilamani were killed in the police firing. After paying floral tributes to the memorial stones, the gathering came to DM College multipurpose hall with a mass rally. During the rally, slogans like implement Inner Line Permit system in Manipur, fix the price of essential commodities and territorial integrity of Manipur should not be disturbed were also raised. At the multipurpose hall of DM College, 48 Hunger Marchers Day was also observed. Leaders of students' organization and civil society organizations were also present on the occasion. AMSU President Thiam Naresh, leaders of SUK, KSA, MSF and DESAM were also present on the occasion. Those who spoke on the occasion expressed strong discontentment over the handling of the issues and affairs in the present situation. They also expressed strong reservation that the territory of Manipur should not be given to Myanmar in the present border fencing taken up along the international border with Myanmar. BRO officials are employing delaying tactics in the construction of Imphal-Ziribam Road. Despite assurances by Union Minister of State for Defence Jitendra Singh to complete Imphal-Ziribam Road into a world-class highway in 2014, yet in the present pace of work taken up by BRO, it remains a mere impossible task. Moreover, state government has not taken up any interest in the development and completion of Imphal-Ziribam Road. Promises come and go, yet the condition of Imphal-Ziribam Road remains unchanged. In fact, it is very unfortunate for the people of Manipur, to whom we have to raise our grievances. Let time will decide. We have to be patient. We have a detailed report on the condition and pace of work taken up along Imphal-Ziribam Road.
Despite the people of Manipur's great urge to improve and develop Imphal-Ziribam Road, yet the state government felt no concern for developing it and not even a second thought has been given to improve it, which became one of the most important lifeline of the state. After the recent inspection by the Minister of State for Home, Jitendra Singh and Balam Raju, everything remains silent now and nothing has been remembered and mentioned about the road now. No further development work has been taken up and no sign of improving is witnessed at all. Drivers, transporters and general public raise hue and cry to develop it at the earliest, which have fallen on deaf ears to the state government. Even though Minister of State Home Jitendra Prasad has assured to send engineers within 2 weeks to repair and renovate deplorable condition of the vital Varak and Makru bridge, yet everything seems to be a forgotten promise and there is no sign of improving the 2 vital Valley bridges. On the other hand, it is very heartening to learn that BRO officials are taking Rs 500 to 800 per trucks for pushing up trucks which are dumped on the muddy and slushy road of Imphal-Ziribam. According to the eyewitnesses account of the ISTV reporter who have visited various sites along the highway, BRO laborers are engaged in work from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. only per day. However, many laborers are found not present till 10:30 a.m. regularly. It is very shocking to learn that BRO officials hire 3 to 4 local laborers and execute the work in namesake only. In such a situation, the tall promises of the Union Minister of State for Defence Jitendra Singh to complete construction of this highway into a world-class highway in 2014 remains a pipe dream and a castle in the air. On the other hand, it is very unfortunate that the state government is not taking any interest and no pressure has been given and directed to BRO officials to expedite the work on the highway. It is very unfortunate for the people of the state to have such a people's representative. On the contrary, construction of the 6-lane road from Silchar to Haflong in Assam has been fully completed after cutting hilly terrain, and the road has been successfully operational now. Though BRO has not taken any interest in Manipur, BRTF is taken keen interest in the construction of this road by 765 Battalion BRTF. The Imphal-Jirebam road is plagued by absence of drainage on both sides of the road, which has resulted in the accumulation of waters on the roads. The pertinent question arises to the general public of Manipur is that why the BRO is not taking same enthusiasm in the construction and development of Imphal-Jirebam road. What is the hidden agenda behind the delaying tactics employed in the execution of the work? Is there any political conspiracy behind the matter? No sign of construction of drainage is seen. Water remains stagnant in the middle of the road at Gularthol, Old Kaifundai and Kaimai, etc. The need of the hour and the aspiration of the general public of Manipur is complete construction of this highway at the earliest in the overall interest of the general public. With cameraman Ranjan Ningombam, this is Sajan Yomnam reporting for ISTV English News.
All Manipur Youth Federation has sought whereas the much talk about foreign passport office to be opened at Imphal gone. Further, the report of training to be sent for the passport office was never heard of. The people of the state are facing immense problem in going to Guwahati to apply for passport. The Federation also sought the attention of Home Minister to take up the process of opening foreign passport office in Imphal at the earliest. Governor Ashwini Kumar greets on the eve of Krishna Janmashtami to the people of Manipur. In a press statement, he wishes that this festival may bring peace and prosperity in the state. Milal observed the 125th birth anniversary of Laininghal Nauria Phulo at their head office today. The observation function was attended by S. Tomba Mangang. President Milal and other members of the organizations were also present. As a mark of the function, floral tributes were paid to the photo of late Laininghal Phulo. Speaking on the occasion, many speakers lauded the work done by the Phulo for our community. Moreover, they added that it is high time to remember his contribution to our society. That's all we have in the news, but before we conclude the top stories once again. 48th Hangam Martyrs Day observed in the state. Implementation of inner line permit echoed on the occasion, and no sign of development in Imphal-Jirebam road. Union Minister's assurances on this highway turn out to be hollow. Thanks for being with us. Goodbye.